Surprise, motherfucker. Took me forever to get in this position. Ignore that. Don't mind that. When you doing stuff, you forget about other stuff. Ignore it. Don't look back there. I said it. Listen. But I wanted to talk about my first fight. No, I don't have it recorded. No, I don't condone fighting unless somebody is running up on you. You gotta defend yourself. Don't condone bullying. I don't condone any of this. But back in elementary school, I was so bossy. I was even mean to my own two girl best friends. Bossy as heck. Like I didn't care. I was the one who say, no, you're supposed to get in that line right there. Get it straight. I was bossy, but that died down, which I wish it didn't, because third grade, it was always a group of girls who disliked me for no reason. Just because I had naturally curly hair, I always got made fun of. Mariah, your hair is so thick, you need to get it perm. Mariah, you always wearing the same hairstyles. It was always somebody saying something to me. Like, can I live? So, anyways, every time the teacher left, and he left a lot. He left out the classroom, walked out the classroom a lot. And I hated it. Because every time he did that, these girls would all gang up on me and be like, I heard you said this and this, which was a lie, because I don't talk about nobody. It's bad enough that I had to look at their face every day. But, yeah. So, the leader, she just kept, no. Let me start from the top. So, it was this girl named, I'm going to call her Vitamin C. Which is obvious when she look at this video. I'm going to call her Vitamin C. Vitamin C was like the leader of the group. She was only the leader because she was pretty. She was bad. I'm not even going to lie. Like, sometimes when you get into it with people don't like to admit that you are pretty. But even though she bullied me for no reason, I will admit that girl was legit beautiful. She was very, very attractive. This wasn't third grade, so I mean, she did get more prettier over the years. After we graduated elementary school, I don't know where she went. No social media, no none of that. But she was very, very pretty. But on the inside, she was just really messed up. And you know what they say, looks don't mean nothing if your insides is ugly. So, but yeah, she came after Jay. Jay is the original leader. That scared the shit out. Okay, Jay was the original leader. So, and that's who I fought. I fought Jay. Jay was, she was kind of cute too. She looked like a black Chinese. Yeah, black Chinese. She was the leader, but Vitamin C was worse than her. I'm gonna say that. Vitamin C had guts, legit guts that I didn't even get to meet yet. But yeah. So Jay, she would always get all her girls to come around me. She would always get her girls to try to jump me. So one time, we was in a line, get ready to go home or something, and she pushed me. And you know, my dad had me exercises and stuff to get stronger. When she pushed me, I said, hit me again. She did it, and I pushed her, and she hit her head under the sink and fell under it and stayed there. And of course, they sent me to the office. Of course, I don't know what's wrong with me. Whenever I get into it with somebody, I start laughing. And I don't understand why, but that's really psychotic. I know it sounds really crazy. But listen, when they sent me to the office, I was shaking, but I was laughing. I was like, and I wasn't even doing it on purpose. Some people like to laugh just to make themselves look crazy on purpose, but I was not trying to do. I was in 3rd grade. Okay, what do a 3rd grader look like trying to look crazy on purpose? I wasn't trying to do that on purpose. Every time I get into it with somebody, I laugh. And I don't know why. But if it's a family member, I don't laugh. I don't know why. That's really weird. But when I get into it with somebody other than my family, I just laugh after it and shake at the same time. So after that happened, of course, my parents came. What happened? My parents was really proud of me because I stood up for myself. But she ended up transferring. Right after the fight, she transferred. And then that's when vitamin C showed up. Vitamin C and me was not a good match for some reason. I felt like she bullied me for legit no reason. Oh, and after Jay had transferred, her group started fighting each other. But yeah, vitamin C was very intimidating at the time. But then as I grew older and older, we did get into it. She didn't put her hands on me. She did when I was in because I had to repeat 3rd grade. So, and I'll give you a story on why. Okay, that was not my fault. It was because of my eyesight. We'll talk about that some other time. But when I had to repeat the 3rd grade, that's when I met vitamin C. And she would grab me like this, like in a line, and she was just so mean to me for no reason. So, yeah. From that moment on, I didn't really get into no fights until the 7th grade. And, hold on. I didn't get into no fights until, was it 7th grade or 8th grade? 8th grade. I didn't get into no fights until 8th grade. And that was with the gang members. So, yeah. But the point is that I don't know what the point is of this video. I just felt like talking, but I didn't know what to talk about. But yeah, vitamin C, after we graduated elementary school, now even before that, she ended up giving me her number. And it was like really weird because how can you bully somebody all those years and then give them your number? What bully does that? What is wrong with you? After that, I haven't found no social media on the girl. I haven't found no Facebook, Twitter, none of that. Like, folks just vanished off the face of the planet. I never at all contacted her because why would I after all she did? You know, usually you want to stay away from people like that. But yeah, that was basically my first fight. Not my first fight, I'm gonna say. Daycare, I was a toddler and she took my doll and I beat her up and sat back down and played with my toys. But I mean, yeah, so that's what had happened. So, I don't really like fighting. I usually use my voice so I won't have to fight. If I have to fight, if it gets to that point, then I will. But I really don't like fighting. I honestly wish we could just talk stuff out. And if you have some kind of jealousy, if I ever did something to you, then just talk to me about it. Don't just act psychotic. So yeah, that's what happened with me.